Welcome, man. Welcome back to the channel. Real quick, guys. Real quick. I got a little bit more time on my hands. So, first of all, I want to thank everybody that joined the stream last night. And I'm saying last night because this video gonna post the next day. So, technically, the stream went well last night. A lot of people jumped on board. Man, I really appreciate that. The topic was supposedly about thanking everybody for their help in helping this channel reach 9,000 subscribers and the milestone that one of my videos accomplished, which was 100K views. Okay, thank my man, this guy's garage for bringing that to my attention. In fact, Caper, that comment was some way somehow ended up in spam folder. I don't know how I got there because normally your comments will be shown in the in the video, but I was looking on the spam folder and saw that, and yeah, it made it to spam folder. So anyway, guys, I got a little time on my hands, so what I'm gonna do is finish up these questions. I don't want this video to be long, so I'm gonna go through them very quickly. All right. Number one, who we got here? Gary Numbro. I have a 2016 300. I hear a tick in mine. I don't have a check engine light and it's running okay. Otherwise, shrug. Okay, he commented on the ticking the ticking noise video that I had right here. Okay, I did that one a minute ago. Now, 2016 300, like 300C, likely had a 3.6 engine in it. Guy, I hear a tick in mine. If you hear a tick, man, best thing I can suggest to you is get that checked out as soon as possible, because if not, you risk the chance of ruining your camshaft. I just did a repair on one of those, and I this car ended up needing two intake camshaft. Okay, this dual overhead cam, so it's a intake on each head, and both of these the lobes was worn out. So, guy, so man, the best answer I can give you, Gary, is even if it's running fine, and that's a good thing that you're still running fine, because if you worn that bad, you could produce a misfire. If your lobes are worn to the point where your valves are not opening and closing, yeah, you drove it too long. So I don't want you to make that mistake, guy. You might want to get that looked at and fixed. It's likely right now it could just need a simple rocker arm, okay, and you be on your way, as opposed to a month from now you needing camshaft. So uh, make your decision, I guess, based off your finances, because that's going to play a major role in it. Thanks for the question, Gary. Please like the video, give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Okay, I really appreciate it. All right, Josh Ashamegalo, he commented on the video I put out 2 days ago. It may have been in the first video, but what year is this car and how many miles? Looks like around 50,000 miles, but can't be sure. Wow, keep up the great work. Okay, he commented on this the video I uploaded with the one I just got through talking about. It was a 3.6. It ended up needing two camshaft. And what he was saying was, uh, been in the first video, but what year is the car? He was asking how many miles on it. God, I can't. Now I did have the camera rolling when I was driving in, so if you can take a peek at the miles and put in the comment, because I didn't think to mention that, and I should be ashamed of myself, because I should be mentioning the year and the mileage of the vehicle in question. Okay. So yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, that car ended up needing two camshafts, both intake on it, because the rock arms failed. No problem. Hey, it happens. All right, let's move right along real quick. Charles Johnson, any known issue with the 3.6 on the 2018? Uh my journey has a kind of idle bump and you can feel it. Okay, I think I answered that um either in the stream, or I think I text the answer. Oh, neither. Okay. My journey has a kind of idle bump you can feel in your seat and gear and drive fine. I might have answered that in the stream, but like I was saying, Tom, is it Tom? Charles. There's likely a flash update on this vehicle. In fact, I can almost guarantee you the update is for shift improvement and drivability improvement that may, now use the term may, address that issue. Okay, because if it's nothing obvious like misfire or something like that, you said bucks, did you say bucks? It's not around, you can feel a bump. Yeah, if it's not obvious. Now do this, Charles, You know how to, you familiar with the term bog down? Put your car in drive, put your feet on the brake, rev it up a little bit. See if you feel any kind of that will be a true indication of secondary misfire. Okay, that could end up being something like a coil. It's a 3.6, or it has 6 coils on it, a coil or a spark plug. So yes, if that's what you're referring to when you say bump, yeah, you're gonna have to check your secondary ignition. Sometime they will throw a full call, sometime they will not. But in any event, you have to get that checked. Try that little stall test and see what happened, guy. See if that reveal anything. Okay. All right, let's go. Who is this? Kim Belmont. Excellent video. Most people don't know the importance of replacing a PCV valve, and no dealership would tell you about it either, because they want your engine to start blowing seals. Then they'll charge you thousands for a new engine. My 2015 Caravan with the 3.6 Pentastar has almost 300K, and it doesn't burn a drop of oil. Never had a single problem with this van. No engine transmission issue, nothing. But I take care of it. I changed the PCV valve around 45K, and this van runs like brand new. The air filter and cabin air filter also gets changed at around 40K, and I only use fully synthetic 5W20. My man, you sound like the type of guy that take pride in your vehicle and will keep it up on his maintenance. So, but the old saying goes, if you take care of your car, it'll take care of you. That sounds like what's going on, man. And I'm happy for you, man. Your van, because there's a lot of horror stories out there concerning his engine. I'm sure you done heard some of it. If you having luck with yours, kudos to you, buddy. That is what's up. Okay. And like I say, you can't contribute it to the fact, that you take care of it. You're doing what you're supposed to do. So if we can educate the general public, maybe their vans will last just as long. 300K, a lot of miles on a 3.6. I haven't seen one with 300K. Okay, Tom, awesome content, dude. Appreciate you for watching, Tom. Okay, Shrug, excellent video. I wish they had made a 62 RLE. Uh, I wish they had made a 62 RLE for the 300 and Charger during this era. Can you answer a question? Why in 2005 through 10 range, you can find some cars XLX with the 3.5 with the NAG one 5 speed or the 42 RLE? I just found it weird as the 42 RLE was reserved initially for the 2.7 engine and the 3.5 Hemi used the NAG. I just wondered why later in production you could find a 3.5 with either or. Man, you got to keep in mind, Stug, the 42 RLE, uh, just that first number or that first character in that number alone, 2 RLE. 4 stands for how many gears? Okay, that was only a 4-speed transmission. Okay, now it was teamed up with the 2.7 because that was the low end engine that Chrysler was using at the time. So why not pair the 40? You're never going to find a 2.7 tag teamed up with a NAG transmission. Okay, the NAG transmission was reserved for the higher end engines, like such as the Hemi and some 3.5, because depending on the package in the 3.5, it could go either way. 24. I have overhauled plenty of 42 RLEs and NAG that was found in the 3.5. So the 42 RLE was a 4-speed, the NAG was a 5-speed. Both of those trainees are totally obsolete right now, guy. We are up to 8 speeds now. The LX cars now are utilizing 8-speed transmission now, ZF transmission. So yeah, as technology evolve, as time goes on, the need for more gears improve for some reason. Emissions, they call it. But they had no choice but to change. Now, I guess your question was based on why the difference. Like I say, the 2.7 was considered the lower end. So why not team it up with lower end transmission, a 4-speed transmission? Okay. All right, a couple more guys. Had that same rounded off. We were talking about the 3.6 engine that I did. Had that same rounded off lobe on my exhaust cam, Bank One, 2004 Town and Country. Easy job, just time consuming. Yes, Bank One. Ooh, you was in the rear cylinder head then. Okay. Uh, I wouldn't call it easier. It's actually harder than Bang 2, but I guess you got a easier way to get to them and get around knocking it out. Okay. Uh, you obviously done a few if you're saying it's easy, because that's the only reason I can use that term easy, because I've done a few. Yeah, man, that lobe, the fact that the lobe was missing was fairly surprising, but the biggest surprise came was when I couldn't find the shavings from the lobe. Okay, where is it? It wasn't trapped in the filter. Now, although I didn't tear the filter apart, and it didn't come out with the oil. So that was the biggest surprise to me on that whole ordeal. Was where are those damn shavings? I could not find them. All right, thanks for watching, man. Thanks for the question. Okay, metal is in the pickup tube and oil pump. Yeah, I mentioned we talked about that in the stream, Tom. Yeah, you got a point. It could be, but I didn't get around to taking that oil pan off, and I wasn't paid one. That was a warranty job. I think next one I do CP, if that suspense is killing me that much, I will end up dropping the pan. That pan is fairly easy on a minivan, not so easy on a 300. Okay, especially if the car is equipped with a electric power steering, because that rack is right there, guys, and it ain't easy to get out. The new style rack, that is. Okay, 547 Harry. If you were to do that job on the side, how much would you charge for labor? I guess he was talking about the 3-6 job that I did with the with the ticking. How much would I do that on the side? In fact, I do that all the time on the side. Dude, I pull a car. The fact that you can do those, or I can do those without needing a lift, mean I can do those anywhere. Only time I really need a shop is if the car has to go in the air, which is 90% of the jobs that I do. Okay. If you call me and ask me how much I charge to do a certain job, first thing I'm gonna calculate in my mind: do the car have to go in the air? Now, if you say you got a 3.6 is ticking, you don't have to go in the air for that. So I do those for like $500. If that answers your question. That is, I try to typically go half of what shops would charge, but because when you hear the term, or when you hear the amount $500, a lot of people jump right on that because they have just been given estimates of 1,200, 1,300, 1,000, 1,000 from a regular Joe Blow shop, and 1,500 from a dealer. So when you hear somebody say 500, then yeah, a lot of people jump on that. So I tend to do one of those at least maybe once, twice a week, because they they falling all over the place. I'm sorry. That's I don't know, man. I don't want to put that engine in a bad light, but it's just whoever the vendor is behind those rocker arms. Oh man, he making the brand look bad, guy. But yeah, I typically try to depend on how much I know you or how well I know you and the risk factor. Okay, like I say, I don't have to go in the air to do rocker arms on a 3.6 engine, so I can afford to charge less. All right, let's move right along, guys. I want to catch a couple more. All right. Yeah, Caper talking about the zinc. Yeah, we covered that in the stream. Thanks for watching, Caper. They probably have changed oil a couple of times since the cam were started to fade. Okay, so maybe that's where the majority of the shavings went. Chi Kelly, man, you have a point. Uh, the oil as it was draining out was not extremely black. In fact, the upper end was fairly clean. Okay, so that could be they like somebody else mentioned they could have been using synthetic oil in there. So maybe when they changed the oil, some of it may have came out. I don't know. I just was expecting to see shavings either in the filter or out of the oil. Even one guy mentioned the particles are so fine and so tiny that you can't see it with the naked eye, but it's there. So it was just suspense, man. It's just really a lot of suspense. I wanted to know what those freaking shavings where they went. Okay. X1X1, you are the 3.6 guru. Waiting for that cam replacement video on Dodge Charger. This was what I was asking him. You are right, X11X. Man, I want to personally apologize to you. I have looked through all my little SD cards because I know I filmed some footage on it. I have some old cards I have to roam through and see if I can find that footage and get it for you. Okay, but you have my word. Before you if you plan on doing one of these jobs or you plan on tackling one, hold up, You know, like I don't want you to get stranded. I don't want you to get surprise or something by something you don't see. So I want to show that procedure step by step, you know, to a guy that's doing it their first time. So that video is on the way, guy. I have to find that footage. In fact, if I don't find it, I'm gonna film it again. But I'm sure it's on one of these SD cards around here. All right, couple more guys, and I got to wrap up. Uh, I have the Sellingness. I got a 2018 Challenger with the 3.6 spinner style, only 42K, and it started ticking on the passenger side of the engine, most notably when starting in the morning or after work. It does get a little less noticeable after the oil gets to it, but as you accelerate, the ticking gets more noticeable. Should I bring into service while still under warranty? Man, listen to me and listen to me good. Yes. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Well, because you're under warranty, you have some leeway as far as if more damage occurred. And I probably shouldn't be saying that because I mean you're just gonna cost Chrysler more money. But because you're under warranty, they will be obligated to repair it. It's just that right now, while it's ticking, they can save some money, save Chrysler some money by uh catching the roller rockers before eating the cams. Because that's what's gonna happen if you continue to ride around like that with that ticking oil. You will eventually eat into the camshaft. All right. And so if you're still in the warranty, what are you waiting on, guy? Let's go get that taken care of. All right. PW, how many miles on that motor? Is way too clean. Cam surface is hard and fail. Good point. Peter W. I can't remember what the miles was. Like I say, I drove it in with the camera on the center console. So take a peek at the miles, see if you can bring it up close and see what it is. But you're right, man. Those heads was clean. Uh, they could have been using synthetic oil. I don't know, but that is crazy the way those cams was eating into that, even with that engine being that clean. You expect that from a heavily sludged engine, but as you saw, it could happen. All right, couple more guys. Paul Joe would like the shortcut method. David gives us shortcuts. Paul, give me a break, Paul. What's up, man? Hey, Paul. I don't know, Paul. I didn't want to show that, man, because some guys might try that and get stuck. And you know, I would feel bad if that happens. So what I'm gonna end up doing, Paul, is showing the right way. And just like a older guy once explained to me, look, you learn your own shortcuts. I'm gonna teach you the right way. You create your own shortcut. So that's what I end up doing on this 3.6. But my shortcut way, I call it the JT shortcut way. But in order for me to explain it better and teach it the correct way, I want to do it right, Paul. So um, after I do the correct way, Paul video, from now on, then if I do more, you know, I feel comfortable. I would feel comfortable uh, recording the shortcut way, okay? Because by then everybody have a pretty good understanding what's the proper way, and if you can get around it, cool. Appreciate that, Paul. Appreciate you watching that video and asking that question. Airborne Misfit. No sludge. Engine looks new. How did that much wear happen? Great video. Airborne. Your guess is good as mine. And look, there's a couple of smart ass comments under him. Dwayne Turner. I know Dwayne. What up, D? They not making them like they used to. Hey man, he got a point. I don't know. And some Zip 187. It's a Chrysler. Zip, what you trying to tell me is other manufacturers not having this problem? Come on, Zip. Be real, man. I, I can almost bet Toyota or GM having similar issues. May not be the same, but it's similar. All right, guys. Rolly Herons, love your 3.6 video. I have a bad tick, rough idle, and checking the light keeps alerting me. And blinks. Whoa, it's a 2015 Dodge Charger. Any suggestion, brother? It has 114,000 miles. Dude, if your check engine light on and it's blinking, what that means, guy, is it's serious, okay? You have a misfire, and the computer is picking up the misfire currently at the moment. That means it's active. It's actually misfiring at the time your light is blinking. Your car is misfiring, okay? Now, if you ticking and you misfiring, you likely have broken rocker arms. And at that point, you have worn out cam lobes because you got to understand what cam lobes do. The cam lobes rotate and, you know, I won't say pushes down, or it opens and closes valves. Okay, for valves to open and close properly, the camshaft lobe has to properly be there. Okay, if it's not there, the valve's not going to open and close, and you're going to misfire. And you may have a check engine light, and your check engine light might be flashing. So what you're doing by risking prolonging like this is you dumping unburned fuel into your cat converter, guy. So you're in essence ruining your cat converter. A 3.6, all Pentastar 3.6 engine have two converters, one on each bank, a bank 1 converter and a bank 2 converter. Depending on the misfire of the particular bank, you're ruining that cat converter, guy. So that's pretty serious. Oh, so you might want to follow up on that and get that checked out as soon as possible, man. Thanks for watching the video, man. Get a video a thumbs up and subscribe for me. All right, I appreciate it. Okay, man, couple of more. Trick, throw the body. Okay, thanks you for trying to know when your own commercial. Oh, Gary Coles. Let me let y'all. Gary had a good point, man. Let me bring this up. Gary said, y'all, this is Gary comment. Gary Coles. Thank you for trying. Thank you for basically letting us know when your commercials are coming and preparing us. Gary, you are welcome. Welcome, 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 buddy. Because I used to hate that. I'd be watching a video, I get all into it, and boom, a commercial come on. And some cases it's one you can't skip. So I've always said when I become monetized and can control my own ads, I will make it seem like a real show and announce when a commercial is coming. Gary just obviously that does some good. Another guy brought that to my attention. He appreciated that. Yes, I thought that was pretty neat. I think that's pretty neat that YouTube give you control over such things. Okay, I can place my ads, or I can place when an ad can come suggested. Okay, they're not gonna always come when I push my hand up and say, stay right with me, nobody, I'll be right back. Okay, the ad might not always play, but that is a spot of a potential ad. Okay, and you're not thrown for a loop, you're not thrown off guard. Now you may be left in suspense because I lead up to suspense. And the danger I risk in that is you want to hurry up and get back to the video, so you're gonna skip the video. That's not the intention. I don't want you to skip the video, skip the ad. I want you to let the ad play, unless it's an hour-long ad. I still want you to let it play. But I understand. Okay, so I appreciate you, Gary, bringing that to my attention and all my viewers' attention. I did that to not alienate or upset any potential viewers, because I know some guys at work hate ads to the point where they will buy an ad blocker. Guys, this is YouTube. Welcome to YouTube. Ads are a part of the game. Okay, a lot of content creator put a lot of money and a lot of time into the particular video you're watching, and in some cases that's their only payback for doing that highly time consuming video for you guys. Okay, so I think they deserve to be I used to be one of those guys until I became a YouTuber, a creator. Now I like, when I'm sitting there watching the video, I let ads play, man. You know, I don't want to get on the topic of letting ads play because I'm not sure how YouTube feel about that, but a little patience can go a long ways, guys. Keep in mind that content creator put a lot of time and a lot of resources into making that video. I mean, sure, you can say thanks for the video, but you can thank him more by watching the complete video, and if a commercial come up, let it play. I'm not gonna say that, but it is what it is, guys. Welcome to YouTube. All right, guys. I didn't mean to go 25 minutes. What's up, Easy Richard? Appreciate you watching, Richard. Gary Cole, thank you for trying. Yes. What is the difference on what's the cylinder here? All right, Dustin Ash. Can't find your Facebook page. That was Dustin Ash. Can't find your Facebook page, and actually he was commenting on a stuck video I did on transmission. Facebook. I have two, man. Dedicated to mechanic automotive. I have a minivan page and a PT Cruiser page. Okay, I think the minivan is simply titled Minivan Mechanic, Jeep Mechanic, or something like that. And the PT Cruiser page is titled PT Cruise Mechanic. So they're fairly simple. I'm not always logged on that page. So when I go over there, there's a lot of questions over there. I'm always logged into my personal Facebook page, so I will have to physically go to those page and view comments and questions and things like that. So I'm not always over there yesterday. If you have a question, the best way to get with me is on YouTube. On any video, ask the question. The app on my phone will allow me to see it and answer it as quickly as possible. Okay, guys, I didn't mean for this to go 25 minutes. Let me wrap this up. I guess I'll answer the rest. I think when I answer a question via video, I tend to yabba 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 more and more because I really want to get my point across, and I'm on the video. Okay, so I guess I could sit down and text type answers in, but that's no fun. I like to communicate with you guys. So, but I'm gonna wrap this up, man. Like I said, guys, thanks for the 9K subs and the 100K watch video. I really appreciate it. Let me wrap this video up. Thanks for watching, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video.